The Pink Dragon's New Year Adventure. And now, attention. A riddle. In my cloud palace way up high, I do something special as time goes by. When I'm happy, excited, or ready to play, a magical thing happens that brightens the day. My breath turns into wonderful things, from butterflies and fish to birds on wings. But unlike other dragons you see around, my special magic has a color that's bound to make children smile and point at the sky. What color is my magical dragon's breath, and why? Maybe red because it's the color of luck and traditional Chinese dragons. Why? It's pink because it matches my scales and creates sparkly shapes in the sky. Why? Gold because it's the most precious color for celebrations. You will find out the correct answer at the end of the story. Lily was not like other dragons. While most dragons were red, gold, or green, she was a bright, cheerful pink. She lived in the clouds above ancient China, and, more than anything, she wanted to help organize the upcoming New Year celebration. Pink dragons can't be in charge of New Year's, laughed Tiger, swishing his striped tail. It's just not traditional. But why not? Lily asked, puffing out a small cloud of sparkly pink smoke. I have great ideas. Rabbit hopped forward, her long ears twitching. Well, you do always make things interesting, Lily. Remember when you tried to help with the moon festival and turned all the moon cakes pink? They were delicious, Lily protested, and everyone said they'd never had such fun mooncakes before. Fox, who was usually quiet and wise, stepped forward. Perhaps we should give Lily a chance. After all, the new year is about new beginnings. Snake, who was coiled around a nearby branch, hissed thoughtfully. Yes, but there are many important traditional tasks that must be done correctly. The lanterns must be hung, the spring couplets must be written, and the dragon dance must be perfect. I can do all that, Lily exclaimed excitedly, doing a little loop-de-loop in the air. And I have some new ideas too. The other animals looked skeptical, but Horse whinnied and said, Why don't we give her a test, one task to prove herself? All the animals agreed this was fair. They decided Lily should organize the important dragon dance for the New Year parade. It was a crucial part of the celebration that brought good luck for the coming year. Lily was overjoyed. She immediately got to work, recruiting her cloud friends to help make special sparkling lanterns. She asked Bird to gather all the best musicians, and she even convinced some shooting stars to join in for extra sparkle. But as she practiced leading the dragon dance, she kept tripping over her own tail, causing the other dragons to bump into each other. Her pink scales seemed to glow even brighter when she was embarrassed. Maybe Tiger was right, she sighed, sitting on a cloud. Maybe pink dragons aren't meant to lead New Year celebrations. Just then, she heard a tiny voice. I think your pink scales are beautiful. Lily looked down to see Little Rat, the cleverness of all the zodiac animals. Really? She asked. Of course, Rat squeaked. And I have an idea. Instead of trying to dance like all the other dragons, why don't you dance like yourself? Lily thought about this. You mean, in my own way? Exactly, Wrath said. Show everyone what makes you special. Encouraged by Rat's words, Lily practiced a new kind of dragon dance. Instead of trying to copy the traditional movements, she added her own twirls and spins. When she breathed out, she created beautiful pink sparkles that formed shapes in the sky. Blooming flowers, flying birds, and leaping fish. The day of the New Year parade arrived. All the animals gathered to watch, many of them worried about what Lily might do. But when the music started, something magical happened. Lily led the dragon dance with grace and joy. Her pink scales shimmered in the sunlight as she swooped and swirled through the air. The sparkling lanterns she had made caught her light and scattered it in rainbow patterns. When she breathed out her pink smoke, it formed the Chinese character for luck in the sky, then transformed into butterflies that danced among the crowd. The other dragons followed her lead, creating a magnificent swirling pattern of traditional red and gold mixed with Lily's innovative pink flourishes. The watching crowds gasped in delight, and even Tiger had to admit it was the most spectacular dragon dance he'd ever seen. When the dance was finished, all the animals gathered around Lily. "That was amazing," Rabbit exclaimed, hopping with excitement. "You've created something new while respecting the old." Ox nodded approvingly. "And look how happy you've made everyone." Rat pointed to the crowds below, who were still cheering and pointing at the lingering pink sparkles in the sky. Snake slithered up to Lily and said, "It seems we were wrong. Being different isn't always bad. Sometimes it's exactly what we need to make traditions even more special." From that day forward, Lily became a regular organizer of the New Year celebrations. She added her own special touch while always respecting the important traditions. And if you look carefully during Chinese New Year, you might just see a flash of pink among the red and gold dragons, and know that Lily is still up there, spreading joy and teaching everyone that being different can be a gift. Every year, children would ask their parents, "Why is there a pink dragon in the New Year parade?" And their parents would tell them Lily's story, reminding them that the New Year is a time for both honoring traditions and embracing new beginnings. And that's how a pink dragon taught everyone that the best traditions are the ones that have room to grow, just like the spring flowers that bloom after the New Year, each one unique and beautiful in its own way. The end. And now the correct answer to the riddle. The correct answer is pink. Unlike traditional dragons who breathe red or gold fire, I create pink sparkly smoke that can transform into beautiful shapes like butterflies, lucky symbols, and dancing creatures. This makes me special and helps spread joy during New Year celebrations. Did you know, in Chinese culture, while dragons are traditionally depicted in colors like red, gold, or green, pink represents happiness, romance, and the beauty of spring flowers blooming during New Year. So even though I'm different, my pink color brings its own kind of luck and joy. Hope you enjoyed it.